Welcome to Streaming Deluxe! Welcome my friends! My name is the Mr. Orange and this is a hype video about Warhammer Chaosbane that is coming soon. A hack and slash game in the Warhammer... in the Warhammer world, and that's so amazing. So game is coming in 10 days, my friends, in 10 days. So it's now it's the 4th of June, it's the release date. It's developed by Echo Software, published by Big Bang Interactive, so Big Bang, Big Bang, you know the name of the game, and it's going to cost 50 euros in the normal version, and then we're going to have a deluxe version for 55 euros, and we have a Chaosbane Magnus edition for 70 euros. So you can also spend a lot of time, a lot of money on this game actually. And here are the pre-order offers, so we can go very quickly through it. So yeah, of course, in every version we get the base game, then we get the deluxe pack with a pet pack and an emote pack and a gold boost in the deluxe edition, and in the Magnus edition, and the 4 days early access in the deluxe edition and in the Magnus edition, and you get a seasons pack also in the Magnus edition. So if you want to play it earlier, buy the deluxe edition and the Magnus edition, and you get also the seasons pass. So I would say then it's 4 days early, then the game comes in 6 days. Yeah, it should actually in 6 days coming. Alright, my god, I'm really hyped for this game. I'm a big Diablo 3 fan, and I love Diablo in general. And a good hack and slash, nothing better than a good hack and slash game, my friends. And therefore I would say we should watch the trailer together to get a little bit more hyped. So hype, hype, hype. Just kidding. Alright, let's go guys.
As the Empire of Man recovers from the Great War against Chaos, those in the Old World celebrate Magnus's victory. But the Dark Gods are planning their revenge. The safety of the Empire is now threatened by a new enemy who dares to strike at Magnus himself. The fate of the Empire lies in our hands. If Magnus dies, the Empire dies with him.
Take the Slayer's oath are sworn to redeem their honor by dying in combat against a formidable adversary. As certain unlucky ones among them survive these huge battles, they become Slayers, exceptional combatants who are constantly hunting for the most powerful enemies. I'm Chris from the Chaosbane team. Today, I'm going to introduce you to Braggy Axebider, the Dwarf Slayer.
That's enough of your long shanks. I'll take it from here.
But
Shut it, you! I can introduce myself. No, watch and learn. See that? That's what death and mayhem looks like. That's me, Braggy Axebider, Dwarf Slayer of Karazakarak. Dwarf Slayers live with the glory of battle. The bigger the fight, the better. There's nothing in the old world, or beyond, that my axes can't kill. For starters, a few spends of my axes will get me warmed up. My axes run red with the blood of my foes. Or green. Or sometimes black. You never know what's inside these demons until you split them open. Take this pack of nurglings, for example. Little gobs got me surrounded, don't they? Well, that's just the way I like it. Nothing like a good fight to get the blood flowing, am I right? When in doubt, just go at the biggest monster you can see and split him down the middle. Divide and conquer. One thing to know about Slayers is that we don't wear armor. That's for prissy little pointy ears and cowardly humans. When I'm in a fight, I want to jump in with both feet and start swinging. Massacres don't start by themselves, you know. And don't try to run either. If I can't catch you, my axes will, by Grimnir. I love the surprised look on a demon's face as its head hits the ground. I fight to honor the spirits of my kin. And when I need them, I call upon their ancient might. Most foes would rather face my axes instead. And the longer the battle goes, the more a Slayer's blood begins to boil. And sooner or later, the bloodlust takes over. And nothing can stop me. I've carved my way through whole armies when the madness takes me. Poor beggars don't stand a chance. Pure carnage, plain and simple. That's what being a Slayer is about. Well, that's it then. Carry on, Longshanks. I am going to get some ale.
I guess that's the end of the gameplay video dedicated to Braggy Axebider. Be sure to follow the game on social media for more information and gameplay videos. See you soon.
That's it.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris from the Chaosbane team. Today, we're going to highlight Elontir, the High Elf Mage. Please remember, the gameplay images you're going to see are from an alpha version of the game. During the Great War against Chaos, Magnus the Pious declared an immediate amnesty for any magic user willing to serve. Elontir gained quite the reputation during the war for his mastery of the magical arts, both when fighting the forces of Chaos in Prague and during the Siege of Kislev. He specializes in dealing damage from a distance. Through his mastery of the winds of magic, Elontir can cast a number of different spells. He replenishes his magical energy by dealing damage. The flip side is that his spells consume a lot of energy to cast. It's up to you to choose the right combination of spells to make the most of Elontir's abilities. Whilst he deals damage with single target attacks, it's his area of effect abilities where he really shines. For example, Aetheric Hurricane is a great way to hold off a group of enemies while inflicting damage, and by casting Phoenix Shield, he can create a wall of flame, perfect for lighting up an oncoming horde. As a ranged caster, Elontir is vulnerable in melee combat, but he's not weighed down by the heavy armor of a soldier, making him much more agile, using both his dexterity and magic to stay out of harm's way. But don't worry, if you're running low on energy, he knows his way around a blade. Warhammer Chaosbane is great in co-op, and Elontir can play a vital role in the team. Elontir can freeze time to give his allies, or himself, the chance to unleash their fury on entire waves of chaos demons. And by toggling the right stick of your controller, or by holding down the spacebar on a keyboard, you can move and direct your abilities to follow the enemy's movements. Elontir's most powerful spells come from the god Hoath, the elven god of knowledge, learning, and wisdom, the patron god of wizards. You can unlock these new abilities from a specific skill tree. But if that's not enough to crush the threat of chaos, then he can activate his bloodlust abilities. With these exceptional new skills, you can activate devastating new spells for a short period of time, especially handy during boss fights. That's a wrap for the gameplay video dedicated to the High Elf Mage, Elontir. Follow Chaosbane on social media for more details and gameplay videos, and I'll see you next time. Hey everyone, I'm Chris from the Chaosbane team. Today, I want to introduce Conrad Valen, one of the 4 playable heroes in Warhammer Chaosbane. Before we begin, please remember the gameplay you're going to see is from a version of the game that is still in development. Valen is a captain of the Empire, trained in arms from a young age, and a veteran of many battles against the enemies who threaten the old world. He's a strong fighter who can take heavy damage and deal with entire hordes of enemies. He's a close combat specialist and always carries a shield to fend off attacks. Valen's combat skills are mainly based on melee attacks, crowd control, and area of effect abilities. With his powerful melee attacks, Valen can crush any enemy. And with attacks that cause high area damage, he can stand up to enemy hordes. Valen can also taunt enemies, so they focus him and leave his allies alone. By planting banners and fighting in the area of effect, Valen and his allies can take advantage of considerable bonuses during fights. This includes bonuses to damage, armor, and immunity to crowd control. Each character also has a unique class skill. Valen uses a shield to knock back enemies and stun them. In Warhammer Chaosbane, all playable characters are aligned with a god. As a captain of the Empire, Valen worships the all-powerful Sigma, patron god of the Empire. By making offerings to your patron god, you can unlock passive skills to improve your character's abilities, as well as even more powerful active skills. The gifts bestowed by Sigma are not only the extraordinary weapons Valen has at his disposal. As he fells the creatures of chaos, he feels his bloodlust gone. Once full, he can unleash his fury with new supercharged skills, perfect for getting out of a tight spot. With the first level of Bloodlust, he can tear through enemies with a Warhammer. On the second level, he summons a huge shield and charges through the creatures of chaos while dealing immense damage. At the highest level is the ability to smash the ground with superhuman strength, dealing heavy area damage and repelling the enemies around him. That's it for the gameplay video dedicated to Conrad Valen. Follow Chaosbane on social media for more details and gameplay videos, and I'll see you next time.